Sunlight paints Lally's bedroom in cheerful hues as morning breaks, a canvas of vibrant colors welcoming the day. Lallie awakens, her eyes sparkling with the promise of a new day, a radiant smile lighting up her face. A hearty yawn escapes her lips as she stretches her arms wide, embracing the morning air with youthful abandon. She sits up, her eyes gleaming with morning energy, ready to seize the day with unbridled enthusiasm. In her bedroom, Lally's eyes widen, her face a mask of playful dismay. Her gaze drops to her feet, revealing the stark truth, a single red sock. With mock horror, Lallie cries, "Oh no, I only have one sock. Where did my other sock go?" Her voice echoes with staged desperation as she begins her search. The mystery deepens as Lallie scans her room for the missing twin. Lallie's playful drama fills the room as she seeks her lost sock. Lallie leaps from her slumber, embarking on a quest through her personal domain. Her eyes widen with exaggerated curiosity as she begins her exploration. She crouches low, peering beneath the furniture, her focus intense. Behind objects she searches, her movements swift and purposeful. Underneath her bed she extends her arm, seeking what is hidden in the darkness. Her quest continues with unyielding determination, every corner scrutinized. Lallie peers into the abyss beneath her bed, where shadows dance and secrets hide. The dust bunnies, with their mischievous googly eyes, giggle as they play. "Are you down there, sock?" Lallie asks, her voice a mere whisper in the dim expanse. The tickling antics of the dust bunnies cause her nose to twitch uncontrollably, an omen of an impending sneeze. "Achoo!" Lallie sneezes, the sound echoing in the confined space, disturbing the silent play. Lallie's cautious footsteps barely disturb the quiet of her room as she approaches the window, her heart pounding with anticipation. With bated breath, Lallie delicately tiptoes, peeking behind the curtain, her eyes scanning for any sign of her elusive companion. The wind whispers secrets through the gaps, its gentle whoosh a mocking reply to Lallie's earnest quest. "Sock? Are you hiding here?" she whispers, her voice barely audible above the wind's playful song. "Whoosh!" says the wind as it blows gently past the window, carrying with it the scent of distant adventures. The curtain billows gently, a silent dance between the seeker and the unseen, leaving Lallie's question unanswered. Lallie stands in her bedroom, a sense of confusion clouding her features as she scratches her head. Her eyes dart around, meticulously examining every inch of her personal space. Suddenly, she freezes, her gaze fixed as if struck by a sudden realization. Her eyes widen, an idea forming in her mind. In her bedroom, Lallie's heart races with anticipation as she rushes towards the toy box. With a burst of energy, she throws open the lid, revealing a treasure trove of dreams and possibilities. Her eyes widen in pure excitement as she gazes into the depths of the toy box, a world of imagination unfolding before her. "The toy box!" she exclaims, her voice filled with joy and wonder. A chaotic array of toys fills the box. Blocks, a worn teddy bear, a bouncy ball, and a toy car. Amidst the colorful chaos, the missing sock remains unfound. Lallie's face falls, her brow furrowing in disappointment. Her disappointment is palpable as the realization sinks in. Lallie enters her bedroom, the air thick with unspoken questions. She moves slowly, her footsteps barely disturbing the silence. Lallie sits on the edge of the bed, lost in thought. Her gaze sweeps across the room, searching for answers in the familiar space. A whisper escapes her lips, a question hanging in the air. Where could it be? The room remains silent, keeping its secrets close. In Lallie's bedroom, an unassuming shoe captures her attention with subtle allure. The shoe sits innocently, yet a glint of suspicion sparks in Lallie's eyes. Driven by a sudden impulse, Lallie crawls towards the mysterious shoe. With a mix of curiosity and trepidation, Lallie reaches out to pick it up. The shoe is lifted, now held firmly in Lallie's grasp. The glint of suspicion in her eyes intensifies as she examines the shoe. Lallie's hand ventures into the abyss of her shoe, a quest into the unknown. A subtle grimace dances across Lallie's face as she navigates the shoe's squishy depths. Her fingers latch onto something soft and yielding, a glimmer of triumph igniting in her eyes. It's her missing sock. Triumphant, Lallie holds up her prize, the mystery of the missing sock finally solved. In the heart of her room, Lallie's laughter rings out, a melody of pure, unadulterated joy. Her eyes dance with excitement as she clutches a vibrant sock, a treasure rediscovered. She turns the sock over in her hands, examining its every detail with childlike wonder. A wide smile blooms across her face, illuminating the room with her radiant happiness. "My sock!" she exclaims, her voice filled with delighted surprise. "You were hiding in my shoe all along." she declares, her eyes sparkling with playful accusation. Lallie sits on her bed, and a mischievous glint sparks in her eyes as she slides the last sock onto her foot. A radiant smile blossoms across Lally's face. Lallie, radiant with joy, prepares for a day of play, each movement brimming with anticipation. With a burst of enthusiasm, Lallie points to her feet, showcasing her colorful socks with childlike glee. "One sock, 2 socks," Lallie exclaims, her voice echoing with the simple joy of a child ready for adventure. "Now I'm ready to play," she declares, her energy infectious as she anticipates the day's adventures. Lallie's bedroom transforms into a stage as she joyfully prepares to dance. She twirls, a whirlwind of uncontainable glee. Her laughter echoes, each note a celebration of her triumph. She hops with light steps, her energy infectious. The room vibrates with her jubilant spirit. And from that day on, Lallie always checked her shoes when a sock went missing.